Hi everybody, I am on the way to the office. I've seen very few people at my office since my surgery. I didn't schedule anything right away because I didn't know how long the recovery would be. So I kind of scheduled everybody a little further out, and I can't afford that. I really can't afford that at this point. So I'm like thanking God for getting me a couple of appointments. I'm going to see 2 people. But I wanted to talk to you today about life being too short to be rude. And this was just a spontaneous thought because, well, I just came out of the store. I opened the door for someone, and this privileged woman just held her head high and went right through. And I turned around and said, "No problem." My mother used to call me fresh. I don't know what that means now, but back in the day, man, I was a little bit of a smartass. But I call it as I see it. I'm surprised nobody's ever beat me up. The flip side of this is, no matter what, have integrity, have character, be polite, open the door for other people, even if they're ungrateful. This is not the world that I came into. And I hate that I'm going to leave this world without seeing it go back to the way it was. No, it'll never be back to the way it was, but I'd like to see a kinder, more gentle world. It's going to take a long time if it ever happens at all, but it happens one heart at a time. I'm just talking about consideration for people, regardless of who they are, or what they stand for. If you don't approve, they're still people. When I was a kid, my mother taught me that. My mother kind of helped me develop a moral compass, and I'm forever grateful that she did that. Because I don't know, maybe parents aren't doing that today. Or maybe they are, or maybe they don't have one. But if they are, maybe kids are just not paying attention to how important that is. This generation, the generation before that, of course, they've been raised differently. They were born into a different world than I was. But I never expected such a huge change in who people are. It's like there's already been like an alien invasion of some kind. I think that's what AI actually stands for, by the way. I see people on social media, they argue, and it could just be anything. This is not about politics, or it is just about viewpoints in general, about anything. And people will find the smallest thing to nitpick about. And then an argument will ensue because someone's got to defend someone else. Even like a typo in a meme, yeah, it would be nice if people spell checked. People still open the door for me. The majority are probably older men and women, not as many women. It just depends on how you were raised and in what era. This drives me crazy. Again, I keep coming out at the wrong time of day since the clock's changed. Anyway, Occasionally, a younger person will open the door for me. And it's not that I'm always surprised, but I always make it a point, not just to say thank you, but thank your mother for me too. I usually get a little chuckle, but I'm serious because somebody did something right. People just don't care anymore. And this is not the world I want to leave. Oh yeah, I do. Don't get me wrong. It just meant I would like to leave something better behind. I would like to know that human kindness is alive and well. And don't get me wrong, there are pockets of huge humanity and compassion and, but those people see it too. They know what I'm talking about. And if you're an empath, you know it too. I mean, things have become way more than just schoolyard bullies when it comes to kids. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was 2020. I don't know if it's all the processed foods. Probably a combination of things. I mean, kids lost a few years of school. That was a scary time. To be a child, when you see your parents freaking out, like we're all going to die, I can't imagine being a kid and going through that, not knowing if you have a future. It was all a lot to process for a child. It was hard enough to process as an adult. I remember the first few months when we were Lysoling everything down. We would get home with groceries. We'd have gloves on because we did not know at that time it was only airborne. But we would wear latex gloves and the masks. Chris's mom made us some homemade masks. And we'd get home and even throw the car keys on the ground, on the floor of our apartment and spray them down with Lysol. And of course that changed over time when we actually knew what protective gear was the best. Gave up the latex gloves, or they were nitrile. And, got N95 masks. But what a scary time. I just think that a lot of people have PSTD. And once that trauma is over, that doesn't mean you're right. That a lot of people are not right. And then the other thing is, like, I don't know, so many children seem to be feral. Free-range kids. I mean, I was to some extent, because my mom wasn't home a lot. She worked hard. She partied hard. And I was left alone a lot. I mean, I was 13. My brother went off to college, and we weren't getting along anyway at that point. But she gave me the tools, and I credit her for that. She gave me tools that I don't see. I mean, I do see a lot of people still raising their children, very well and to the best of their ability, but they're so influenced by that trauma. That's hard to get past. I think kids probably need therapy, a lot of them. And maybe that's why finding a therapist is so in demand. I don't know. And I don't mean to be just rambling. It's just really bothering me. And every time I see an example of someone's broken moral compass, big or small, it could be the smallest thing, like not saying thank you for something. It's always an indicator that person is broken in some way. And I feel for them. I really do. But wake up. Wake up and realize that you need to share the world with other people of different skin colors, and other people that, may have different opinions. And that's always been. And we always got along. No, not always, but it's just so evident now that people don't, make apologies for being a-holes. I mean, you should be unapologetic for a lot of things. But when you interact with other people and you don't consider them, then maybe you're an a-hole. People need to think before they speak. People need to think before they do. Because actions. Oh. Now, I don't mean to make it a back in my day video, but back in my day, it really was a lot different. And not only do I feel bad for kids not being raised right, I feel bad for parents that don't have the tools. But there have been a number of generations since I was born. And it seems like they all have their own issues. But now, people are talking about not even having children. I would like to see another generation. But I will just say some people might be better off not having children. But it's a personal choice. But I do feel that maybe there should be more education on things. And I don't know. I just would like to see change. And they say be the change. Well, I'm too old for that. And all I can do is share my feelings, which I apparently do a lot here, right? Thanks for being here. I enjoy this platform. I've given up just about every other social media. So where am I going to vent? I don't want to do that to my family. I'll do it to you. All right. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for being my therapist. I'm going to go in and see a couple of clients now. Take my Wawa coffee with me. Okay. I just got out of my 2 sessions and I need to go to the Asian market or the Asian center before I go home. And I had this brilliant idea that maybe you'd like to go with me. This store is amazing, just amazing. Nobody speaks English. And there's something I want for Sunday's dinner that I cannot pronounce. No, I can pronounce it, but it's not spelled the same way it's pronounced. The Cecile pork. How spare ribs are, pink, or they have like a red quality. That's Cecile, but it's spelled like Charse, something like that. So that is going to be hard to find. I did manage to find it with someone's help using sign language once. But anyway, this is such a cool store that I thought maybe I will share it with you. Okay, I am looking for some bean sprouts. Let's see where I'm going to find them. Okay, bean sprouts. Those are mushrooms. They have the most interesting vegetables. You just can't really find anywhere else. Of course, there is the smell of durian. Here we go. That'll be good in the fried rice. I do kind of wonder if this Chinese music is going to be copyrighted. I'm hoping not. Oh, boy. Duck eggs. Are these the kind of ones where the duck is inside the embryo duck? Probably not, but they have them somewhere. They have quail eggs. They just have stuff you cannot find anywhere else. All kinds of dumpling and dim sum options. Oh, I like the pancakes. They're good. You can do a lot with those. They have pancakes for mushu, and they have pancakes for Peking duck. They have the scallion pancakes. This is like the aisle of MSG. You want MSG? Here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually something in English. Pure honey. Yeah. Spicy marinade. Ah, here it is, here it is, here it is. I found it all by myself. Ah. How you say? That's it. That's it.
Pork?
Yeah, you marinate it in there, and it makes it like red, pink.
This is?
I say it's sasil, but it's char siu.
This is? I don't know.
You don't know it?
I don't know.
You're not.
Sorry.
You're not Chinese, are you?
I'm not Chinese.
It's funny, like they're all different Asians here, but none of them speak English. But that's okay. Okay, this is all rice, by the way. Just as far as the eye can see. I don't need to walk you along it. Just trust me, it is all rice. I love sesame balls. Oh my gosh. They've got egg rolls and There's pork buns. They have lots of cookware. I'm sure the local restaurants come here for some of this stuff. It's just, we have some of the dishes in little sauce cups at home. The important element here is the meats. I mean, I'm in Lancaster County. But every time I come here, I feel like I'm in Chinatown. More people who can't communicate. Oh, yeah, not for me. Look at the size of that tripe. Also not for me, but I've never seen anything that big. Pig's feet. Yeah. Now those aren't the ribs that I want. Yeah, I want those ribs. I think the tips would be fine. That makes a good appetizer, and that's, yeah, it's really not a bad price. Okay. All right, I've got the 3 items I wanted. However, oh, did you ever see Black Duck? Yeah, snack aisle. I can't come here and not just bring something home for Kris and Neon. I love these Asian Lay's chips. Look at this. Fried crab flavor. Chips that are seaweed flavor. Look at that. An Asian Mexican chicken tomato flavor. Italian red meat flavor. Is this bizarre or what? Cucumber flavor. No, I'm not going to buy any of these, but I did want to share one of the bizarro things in my life. Things that make you go, ew. Different nut products. Yeah, they like that too. If I see Pocky, I will grab one of those as well. Kit Kat. Is that a drink? Oh, Kit Kat sake. Seriously? That is odd. Is that like... No, I don't want to know. Hello, kitty. Okay, ginger candy. I know. Leon likes that. Should I get the ginger candy or the Pocky? I think I'll get the original ginger chew. Call it a day. Let's see. Okay. That wasn't bad at all. Less than 20 bucks. I mean, I didn't get much, but I got what I needed. Hi there. So that was a good haul. I never said haul until I got on YouTube, but I already get laughed at by my family for saying such words that I wouldn't say out in the wild. So it was $17.10. And I gave her a 20. She asked if I had 10 cents. And I thought, I probably do. So I went digging. It took me a while. I thought maybe I was going to have to back out of that. But I did manage to put 2 nickels together. And I come to the back of the trunk to put in the groceries. And there was a dime right on the ground there. Coincidence? You never know. Anyway, I am off and headed for home. So I hope you enjoyed that little adventure. I really like that place. I like very unique stores. And in the same shopping center, there is also an Indian restaurant called Taj Mahal. That's good. They do a buffet on Sunday afternoons and Monday nights. I guess this whole vlog was about food. I hope nobody's hungry. I'm kind of hungry now. But anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. And I hope we can do this again soon. Do you have any really unique stores around you? Like, what would you say? If you were going to take me on a tour, where would you go? Something, it doesn't have to be food, just someplace kind of unique. You know, I mean, I'm in the land of uniqueness. What you got around you? And if you don't, that's fine too. But, you know, this is the way I explore the world. It's gotten that pathetic. Okay, love you all. And on your way out, if you could hit the like button, subscribe so that you don't miss any more videos. And I appreciate that. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.